Welcome back, guys. In this week's episode, we reevaluate our travel plans from the UK to Nordkapp.
We've been in a little bit of a pickle, haven't we?
Cabin fever was taking its toll on us, but we know the best of Norway is still yet to come.
We've had to make some slightly hard decisions.
Yeah.
Do we stay or do we go? On a lighter note, we experienced our first time dumpster diving.
Final reveal.
Fingers crossed, guys.
And go on a midnight hike to find some more moose.
This is literally a horror film. Sam.
If you missed last week's episode, click the card above to catch up, where we see our very first moose, our first glacier, and Norway delivers some of the most incredible landscapes we have ever seen. Hi guys, we are Nick, Sam and Lord Onyx, and this van right here is our home. We've been living and travelling on the open road since 2018, and what a journey it has been. Subscribe and turn on those notifications for van life adventures every week.
Hiding already, it's literally only 10:30. The sun's just come up, Onyx. This is our first day of proper sun.
You've got to enjoy it. We're going to put the hammock out for you.
Get out there and get a tan.
Honestly, guys, you don't know how good it feels right now to have a full day of sun, to wake up to the sun. We needed this, didn't we?
I feel like I've been in prison or something.
And of course, when the sun is out, Sam has to clean. I don't know if you've noticed this yet, but he just loves cleaning. So here he is, cleaning the wee bottle out, and he's gone and poured boiling hot water in.
It's nice to keep the home nice and tidy, but now it's melted. I don't think we're going to be able to afford a new one, so
How much do you think it'll be?
About £10 for that.
As Sam is on a cleaning spree, and we are getting poorer and poorer by the day, and the weather is good, we thought we'd do a clothes wash.
You know how much I love doing my
hate
cleaning.
it.
This device that we have is actually something I planned to get when we first moved into the van. It's basically a portable washing machine with a flexible board at the back.
And it's a scrubber bag. We haven't used it yet, as you can see it's in the packaging, so we're going to give it a go today with you guys. We're going to use the water from the river, and we're going to use our True Earth eco detergent.
Yep.
And
See how it comes.
this is all the laundry I'm stood on, and hopefully it'll all be clean by the end of it. And it's apparently, it should take like 3 or 4 minutes to scrub it, and then obviously you need to dry it and then hang it and blah blah blah. But
The question is, who's doing the scrubbing?
me, I guess. Let's take it out the packaging. So this is it. You can see the little like, they're called nobules. And then on here it gives you the instructions, and then here are the markings for like how much laundry you can put in. So I guess this is a small load and a big load. And then we've got our little washing detergent strip that we'll throw in, and then we're going to go fill it up with water from the river. Apparently Norway has the cleanest waters, so it's cold water. Ow! I stood on a stone.
There are so many flies.
That's the right level. Next up, we are supposed to fold this 4 to 5 times. So here we go. Clip it and then deflate it. It'll be a good workout for me as well. Now it's time to empty the wastewater into the hedgerow away from the river. Oh, there goes the sock.
That's definitely mine, isn't it?
I don't know. I put it back there. It never happened. We just filled it back up with water again to rinse the soap out. We then poured the water back out into the hedgerow over there. So it's now time to check if they're clean before we hang them out. And it looks like Sam doesn't have any skid marks anymore, so it seems to have worked. Do you know what the best
Do you want to give it a
check
sniff test?
is? It will be my pants. So we just took the bungee rope out of the cab, and we've got these magnetic hooks, so we've made ourselves a little clothing line on this side of the van. And then hopefully, because today's really sunny, for once, we'll be able to dry out our clothes quickly. Here it goes! We need to stretch that out a little bit more, don't we? Yeah. Sam here did another load of washing, so we've got 2 lines.
Let's check how it's dried out, to be fair. I think it's done. It's nice.
Because obviously we're having to like manually rinse the water out, which is quite difficult.
It's workout in itself, to be honest.
So this top is a little bit creased, but to be honest, we would really just use it for pants and socks and small items, wouldn't we? And then like the bigger items will obviously go to the laundrette, but it just means we get to reduce our load, so probably 1 wash and tumble dry will be removed which is typically around £8.
You know what?
God knows what it is in Norway. Yeah, does it smell good?
Smells right.
Smells clean.
We stayed at the park up for 2 days. The sun was out, so we just wanted to fully enjoy it, and we are both feeling much happier already. But it's now time to make a big decision on our travel plans.
We've been in a little bit of a pickle, haven't we?
Yep.
We have had a giant U-turn on this travel series.
We've had to make some slightly hard decisions, but also a little bit easy for some of us, I guess.
Yeah, for you, it wasn't as easy for me. So, what have we done?
We've made a complete
literal
U-turn on our plans. We've decided that for us, there's more important things than trying to just race north, spend a lot of money trying to get to Nordkapp.
Yeah, priority is being happy and being in the sun, especially when you've got 90 days only in Schengen. Why would you waste 90 of those days in rain? And I know of course it could dry up, but on the day we made the decision there was still a prediction of 10 further days and we'd already had 17, so we didn't want to do a third of Schengen in the rain.
Absolutely. And it costs absolutely extortionate, which we did know, but couple it together, it just makes a bad combination.
We totaled, so where we got to in Geiranger, we still had basically a full day's drive ahead of us to get to Nordkapp, and we totaled the cost for fuel only for £600. That doesn't include toll roads, doesn't include any mechanical repairs if that something happens,
or visit other things on the way. Yeah,
or paying for attractions and stuff like that. So that's just that way, not even a return. And we felt if it was going to keep raining, we're not getting our money's worth.
Can't even enjoy anything if it rains so much. It's just completely pointless in a way. And obviously living in a van, it just makes everything
miserable,
so much worse because nothing dries and you can't go outside and you're stuck in a box.
Yeah, so that's where we're at right now. We've literally just spilt our whole life out to you. We are still in Norway though. What we have done is we got to Geiranger and we then started heading in more central towards Sweden. We're not far from Oslo. We're about an hour outside of Oslo now, and we've got 24 degrees all week. So we've decided to just enjoy the sun in spots that we find, and we're in a really beautiful one right now. I'll give you a little tour later, and there's a lake beach just down there too.
You can get
with a pontoon, so we want to swim out to that. But first of all, this morning, before we just chat for too long, we don't have water in the van, which is probably one of our first van fails. We don't normally forget stuff like that.
No.
And we don't have food in the van, but we don't want to lose the park up. So we're going to cycle into the town, which is just 6 minutes anyway, stock up and then come back, and we'll probably just stay here for a couple
enjoy
nights,
the sun, because I feel like we've completely missed most of the sun, and
get a tan on.
Lifted.
Woo! Right, let's crack on with today.
Just did a little bit of a top-up shop. All in all, it cost us 234 NOK. We returned 2 bottles, which gave us 5 NOK discount, so it's about £20.
And everything we got was just like bread, red onion, brown cheese, because we want to try that, as a lot of Norwegians has recommended that to us, so thank you. Tomatoes. It really isn't like a proper full shop. I think in England that would have been around £10. We've just dumped our bikes on the side of the road because we just cycled past a snake. Look. It looks furry. Oh my god! There it goes.
That is the second snake that I've seen in this location in one day. I was walking down in the forest yesterday and one slithered under a tree.
Who'd have thought a food shop could be that eventful? Time for lunch. As you can see, this one is very ready. I'm not going to show you what we're how to make it, because we're literally having a sandwich. What I wanted to show you was this brown cheese that we bought, that I said loads of Norwegians had been suggesting us to try it, so I thought that's what we do. I don't even know how to describe that. It's like cheesy and sweet.
Let me try.
And tacky all in one go, but in a nice way. You know, that tacky cheese. You give it a go. Not you, Alex.
This looks weird, doesn't it? It looks like Karamak, if anybody's ever had that.
Yeah. I don't know what that is, actually. I don't know why I said yeah.
Whoa. That's really nice.
It's like a variety of taste, isn't it?
Like
Here you go, Alex.
Karamak is like really sweet caramel chocolate, isn't it? Whoa.
You ate that so quickly.
That is sweet.
Would you recommend?
Yeah, give it a go.
Yeah?
Definitely weird.
We actually haven't had the chance to try lots of Norwegian food, and I don't actually know what Norwegian food is other than maybe fish, which we can't eat. Or don't eat, sorry, rather than can't. So we're kind of just having this as a last celebration in Norway. And before we leave though, we still have one adventure left planned. Actually, I am going to show you my sandwich. Look how epic that is. I should work in Subway. I am a sandwich artist. I'm so proud. Ta-da! Here you go.
Hello.
I'll
It's
put some
quicker than
hot sauce
Subway
in.
as well. Thank you.
And we're just gonna sit there in the sun, aren't we?
Yep.
Yay!
We're ready to go swimming. This is us, Cozzy.
Yeah.
Ollie, where's yours?
We tested it last night. We didn't go properly in, and it's not actually that cold, is it?
No, not at all. I
Not
went in
at
this
all.
morning. Fed up
Oh,
to my
you went
legs,
in, yeah,
and it was-
after your yoga session. So, my turn. We've actually had this watermelon for a year. I had it in LL, and I never got to use it because it was never sunny enough, or we weren't ever in a place where we could. So I'm really excited for this.
We have found our spot. Cute. Oh my god.
I was doing it the whole way here. I say whole way, it's literally a few minutes, and I just started gagging from it. So like, Sam, you're gonna have to do it because I've got to get on that watermelon. I'm not sure I'll even go in with it if the wind's picking up because I don't want to float off.
You are.
After all that.
Going in.
It's getting wavy.
Come on, get out.
I need my watermelon. You gotta throw it that way.
I know.
Oh, you put it on me!
Honestly, having the sun on our skin and being able to swim without feeling cold was the tonic we needed after the stint of rain we had. Although we would have loved to have reached Nordkapp, it will be waiting for us next time. But for now, let's embrace the summer.
Now curtain decided to fall off. Sam's been spring cleaning once again. So everything is out of the van. He's giving the toilet a proper clean. But today's plans, we're going moose hunting. Not literal hunting, hunting with the cameras. We're hoping to see some moose before we leave Norway. It's also fine when living in a van. There's just always things to sort. Always. Like, everything takes much longer to do as well. So when it's like, oh, let's go see the moose now. It's been like an hour since we've said it because we have to sort everything because we've been here for a few days, so we've just let everything get all over the place. There we go. Now we have a fully working curtain. I'm trying to check on Sam. Onyx, you're all ready, aren't you? Sam, are you ready?
No.
Why? What's going on? Oh, you're that way. I've gone the wrong way. You're cleaning the toilet.
Yeah, there's like so much gunk on the bottom of the little feet. Look at this. Like, absolute vile.
When you say gunk, do you mean like dusty gunk, not poo?
Yeah, look at that. Oh, it's minging. Look at this.
Oh, in all honesty, I would never have looked under there. But
No,
is
by
the
chance.
toilet inside clean at least?
Do you want to have a look?
Yeah.
There's poo all over the wall.
And you, Onyx, I left you in the van because you know it is illegal for you to be out here without a leash on. Come on, back in. We were literally about to drive off and I was like, crap, I haven't given you guys a tour of this little place. I highly recommend coming here if you're passing through. It's an awesome little spot. So this is our van tucked away in the corner. No one can come near us. There's no space for any other vehicle. And if I just go back over here, you can literally go down here and go wild swimming. That's the spot we went in yesterday after the spot down here. So this is kind of like a lay-by off a road, but as you can see there's lots of thick bushes. People come camping here, and again you can get into the water quite easily. And then if we head back on ourselves and keep going down the lay-by, I'm out of breath now. I've been running to show you around. There is this park up spot as well. Go through these bushes And this is the first spot we went wild swimming yesterday. There's a bench, there's always campfires. But I believe there's rules on when you can have a campfire as well in Norway. There's rules for everything basically. So here it is. This is the spot. And it's just got some nice rocks so that you can, like flat rocks, so you can get into the water quite easily. I am now officially out of breath, so let's head back to the van and on to the next destination. I'd like to tell you where it is, but I have no idea because I'm leaving it all to Sam at the moment. I felt a little bit flat after we've done a U-turn with the whole travel planning, so he's picking that bit up. So we'll see where he takes us. I'm ready.
Let's go, because I need a poo.
Could you not have gone before we left?
No, because I just cleaned the toilet.
We have made it to our next spot. We are at the top of a giant hill and we're kind of just going to wait it out here until the evening because that's when the moose come out to play. Whether we will spot one or not, I don't know, because we just got speaking to some locals and they said they are around here but they rarely see them. But guys, you got to check out this view. Ta-da! It's incredible up here. But honestly, it feels like every drive we do, we're just filling up fuel. So we filled up fuel for the drive the other day. I think it was about £45. And we didn't hit the red, but we were getting close. So we filled up again now, another £50. It's just like every day we move, we're having to pay 50 quid, isn't it?
Especially when everything's so damn hilly here. But
yeah.
This view here is just insane.
Yeah, we're gonna just make the most of our last few days and then we're gonna be outside Gothenburg for Tuesday, Wednesday next week. We've spotted some bins. We've actually been finding it really challenging to find recycling bins here, haven't we?
We haven't actually, I don't think I've seen one set of recycling bins,
no,
to be honest. So.
But we're behind a spa. We've seen some bins. And you remember that tip we shared with you about dumpster diving? Oh, we're gonna try and give it a go.
Let's see what we can get.
It's crazy actually, already back here there's loads of plants that they've just put back here.
Maybe this is what...
And it's time to go into these things.
Let's see what's
Go for the food one first.
Whoa, it's full of bananas.
Oh my god, there's loads! They look alright as well.
Whoa, it's got wasps in it.
Oh.
Flies in that.
Okay.
So I thought it was a wasp.
Oh. Next bin.
Behind door number 2. Nothing.
Next
Number
bin.
3.
Okay, that's just like actual waste.
And then, for the final reveal.
Fingers crossed, guys.
No.
Okay, just a dead body. We probably could take those bananas, but this is the first time we've ever actually gone to a bin to look for food.
I'm excited that we even found bananas.
Yeah, I know. We're happy that we foraged some exotic bananas in Norway. So maybe next time we'll have it in us to actually take it, but seeing that fly is...
Definitely put us off, but clearly Norwegians don't like bananas.
That's gross, that's our recycling, okay. That's mould.
That is mould.
Maybe we are fit for the bananas in a bin with flies. We are actually on our way to the moose spotting place. We found it on, was it Reddit you saw it?
Yeah.
So yeah, we're trusting Reddit at the moment, so I'm not too sure how it's gonna go, but we think we've got the spot, and if it's right, apparently there are quite a lot of moose there, so yeah. It is actually 10 o'clock.
Still very, very light out as well.
I didn't actually realise it was 10 o'clock, so we're about to go on a hike. When you said earlier, oh, let's go now, I honestly thought it was like 7 PM.
What are you doing with him now?
He's going to stay here because I don't think it will be appropriate for the moose to see him, and Onyx will obviously try to eat them, so. Are you ready to find the moose?
Hell yeah.
Look at us all in our camo as well. And we have changed our minds. This little mite is coming with us. So,
Tastes like moose.
we are heading to Jaglianga.
Every single noise that we hear now, we're on high alert. We hear like the slightest rustle,
Yeah,
like
we're like, it's a moose.
snapping my
But
neck
it's
just to have
just
a
a
look.
bird.
Start talking like this now, just in case the moose are here, because after crossing that bridge, it's gone a little bit more raw in the nature, so keep the voice levels low.
I'm actually getting a little nervous now because Onyx keeps staring into the abyss and I'm like, oh, what if we accidentally walk so close to one? Like, we want to see it, but I don't want to go like right next to it. I don't want to be able to touch it. We are now 40 minutes into the walk next to this huge like plain. So I imagine that's where the moose will be. And also, look how light it is still. Can you see this? They're definitely animal tracks.
So we've actually just come across some houses, and on Reddit the guy said once he found the old sawmill it was really easy to spot the moose, so let's hope it's a sawmill.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting freaked out. I feel like this is the start of a horror movie or something. We've got no signal out here either. Sam, have you ever watched that movie, Midsummer?
No.
Well, it is actually midsummer today as well, like the celebrations, which we missed out on because we wanted to see moose instead. Told you, it's the start of a horror movie.
This is freaky as hell. They look abandoned.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody lives here.
That looks like there's just stock in the window, but that looks really well kept. I'm trying to hold myself together, I swear. I can see like a human figure in the windows. See, I'm really getting freaked out because we can now hear like a car engine or a motorbike engine.
It sounds like
We
a
are,
motorbike.
you know, 4 miles into the forest now, and the minute we rock up here, we can then hear a vehicle. Let's go, let's go.
Come on.
There's a sign. That sign should tell us where
Yeah, that's
our destination is. But it doesn't say it's here, so this isn't where we're supposed to be.
No, that house said it.
Oh, that
Sign
house
of the
is where
house
we're
is-
supposed to
yeah.
be. Oh, this is so bloody creepy.
We're going to continue a little bit down here. It is very overgrown and there's mosquitoes everywhere.
I don't like it.
There is another track up there as well, but I wouldn't mind just going to the end of here. And
I'm actually getting the sweats. I really don't want to go down here. I actually do want to turn back.
It's a forest, man.
Yeah, and it's 11 PM, and I swear I saw a figure in that window. Honestly, this is so thick. Sam, it is just getting thicker and thicker.
Should we go up? Tell you what, let's get to that little hedge line there,
Yeah.
and then we'll just call it.
There's definitely not going to be moose here.
I mean, yeah, but you can see through into the forest.
And I heard something. What is it? Oh my god. There's a house here as well. We're literally in the middle of a forest. It freaks me out. Sam scoped out the situation and it's fenced off, isn't it? So I get my way and we get to turn around at least a little bit. Look at you. You're covered in all of the pollen. From this stuff. And Sam's headed down there to check it out for us, and he said he won't go any further than where I can see him. Can't bloody see him, can I? So we're just stood here waiting. Sam! Oh my god. This is literally a horror film. Sam! 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 That's his call. That is his call.
I could smell him.
No, you freaked me out, man.
Why?
I thought you were gone.
I mean, I was gone, but no, there's nothing down there. The trail gets like really chill down there as well. But feels like the trees are actually planted in a
Formation.
yeah, like
Man-made.
a garden.
Right.
Not trees, but you know.
I vote we go
Yeah,
back
it's
to where
getting
the
dark
plane
now.
is, where that creepy house is, and see if, like, you know, they start migrating across the field or something.
Yeah.
The moose migration. Okay, so we're back at the house now, like just a little bit down a hill. And I was like, Sam, we need to check that a vehicle hasn't just like rocked up there. He's like, well, what if it has? What are you gonna do? And I'm like, I don't know. At least we'll be prepared. Okay, there's no vehicle, so that's good news. That is the window. I swear I saw a figure in. I mean, even looking now, I feel like I can see it. My mind is playing tricks on me.
Does it have eyes?
It was just a black
What about
figure.
a
It was
nose?
freaky. I honestly, Sam, I couldn't tell. It was
Sounds
just
like a
weird.
face.
So yeah, we're gonna head back. We
Oh.
didn't see any moose. we did definitely get freaked out. Or sorry, I did. You're not bothered by anything. So, at least we saw a moose the other day, hey?
Yeah, well, I think we'll be able to find some other moose maybe.
And we can always try again tomorrow if you want, as we're already here. So we'll just sleep at the car park and then come back out. But it's still actually quite light, like in the plain. Look, it's like daylight down there. How awesome would it have been if we did get to see a moose though?
That's the only thing that kept me going, really, is the fact that I wanted to see a moose.
Yeah. Right, guys, it is now midnight.
Yeah, although it's dark on the camera for you guys, it is very light here for us. As though it's 5 AM in the morning.
It is so cool, isn't it? We've not had this like in the UK where you could see perfectly fine at midnight. But anyway, we are literally 2 minutes away from the van, so
shattered now.
Yeah, night guys.
Ciao.
Right guys, that's another wrap. I am happy to say though that we survived our very first horror movie, and I also want to apologise for the audio crackling throughout the video. The mic on the camera is broken and we didn't realise it until after filming.
Yep, anyway, we are gutted that we had to do a U-turn. However, we think it was the right choice because we've had nothing but sun and we're feeling a lot happier.
We will be doing a roundup video of Norway, how much it all cost, the things we loved, and the things that we didn't gel with.
Yeah, we definitely learned a lot from this trip on how we like to travel. And guys, if you have any questions of our Norway trip that you'd like us to answer in that video, drop them in the comments below.
And thanks for joining us on our very messy road trip. There is still more to come from Norway as we make our way towards Germany.
Absolutely, guys. And if you haven't already, make sure you give this a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on those notifications. And we will catch you next week.
Ciao.
Ciao.